The purpose of this program is to set a simple baseline for your strength using very simple exercises that can be done with minimal equipment. One of the essential aspects of this test is that you complete each exercise with proper form. So this video will show you exactly what's expected in each movement, as well as some common mistakes done in each movement that will count as a failed rep. The pull-up. You must have an overhand grip for this exercise. The arms should be fully extended at the bottom of the movement and your legs must stay straight. Some common mistakes in the pull-up include not fully extending the arms at the bottom, bending at the waist or the knees, or not having the chin past the bar. The push-up. Hands just outside shoulder width. You must come down to at least a 90-degree angle at the elbows. It can be useful to use a prop to ensure your depth happens every rep, such as a Pilates ball. You must fully extend the elbows at the top of the rep. Some common mistakes in the push-up include the hips sagging or the hips rising, readjusting of the hands or the feet during the attempt, or not reaching a 90-degree angle at the elbow. The chair dip. Hands under shoulders or just outside. Lower the body until your elbows are at approximately a 90-degree angle. This is important. If you go too far in the chair dip, you put your shoulder at risk of injury. You must control this movement so there's no bouncing at the bottom. Some common mistakes. The back comes forward and away from the bench, sinking too far into the movement and putting stress on the shoulders, or allowing the trunk to flex forward. The wall sit. Correct position means that your head, shoulders, back are in contact with the wall, knees at 90 degrees. You must cross your arms in front of the body to avoid using your hands as support. Some common mistakes in this include having the feet too far out so the knees are not at 90 degrees, slouching forward so the head or the shoulders lose contact with the wall, or repositioning the feet during the attempt. The single leg glute bridge. Correct position, the hands are stacked directly over the shoulders so that you're unable to use them to support the movement. The non-working leg must be extended straight. The rep is counted when there is a straight line from the knee to the shoulders. Some common examples of poor quality reps include having the arms on the ground, flexing or bending the non-working leg, or not pressing hard enough so that the hips are sagging and you don't create a straight line. The modified arabesque twist. Your technique in this one is really important because your score is determined by whether you think that you did the movement correctly. Begin by standing on one leg and cross the arms in front of the body. Hinge forward so that your chest faces the ground and your leg is in line with your torso. Extend the arms out to look like an airplane, and then rotate from the upper back to touch your hand to your opposite foot. Return the arms to the airplane position, cross the arms, and stand. Some common mistakes in the arabesque twist include wobbling so that the bottom leg hops on the ground, the hips do not stay level and they begin to lift or drop, you fall so that the hand touches the ground. The forearm plank. Keep it simple, shoulders over elbows, feet just outside shoulder width apart. Some common mistakes in this movement include the hips coming up high or the hips sagging and dropping. If your shoulders move in front or behind your elbows, this does not count as a rep. There should be a straight line from your shoulders to your ankles. The bird dog hover. Really pay attention to your form in this exercise because it can be challenging. Start in a kneeling position with the shoulders stacked over the wrist and knees directly below the hips. Lift the knees only just off the floor, then extend the opposite arm and opposite leg. Your leg should be straight and arm extended straight, so there is one line from your fingertips to your toes. Some common mistakes in the hover include movement of the hips, falling so that the foot or the hand touches the floor, or so that the arm or the leg are sagged and they do not create a straight line from the fingertips to the toes. If the knee comes up too high or the knee touches the floor, this is also counted as a non-rep and the timer must stop. The side plank star. Position the elbow directly under your shoulder and come up into a side plank position. Extend the arm straight up and lift the top leg. Your body must stay in one straight line. Some common mistakes in this movement include allowing the hips to bend so the body creates a banana rather than a straight line. If the top leg comes down to touch the bottom foot, or if you collapse so that the hand touches the ground. The most important thing to look for here is that the shoulders, hips and feet are in a straight line and the hips are not bent to create that banana shape.